Should you buy the Xiaomi 11T Pro? The Xiaomi 11T Pro release date is October 1st. It's priced at £599 for 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, and it goes up to £699, about $970, $1,320 for double the storage. We only have UK prices at the moment, but it's likely the phone will be available in Australia as well. Xiaomi's 11T Pro isn't the most visually arresting device in the world, but that's what the company's T-line is all about. On the right edge of the phone is a fingerprint reader, which is within reach for us, but may prove difficult for some people to access. It is a very responsive scanner, and we had no issues unlocking our phone with just a tap of our thumb. There is a volume rocker just above the fingerprint reader. The handset has a USB-C port but no 3.5mm headphone jack, so those who wish to use wired headphones will need an adapter. It has a 6.67-inch AMOLED display, which is a little smaller than the 6.81-inch display of the Mi 11, but unlike the Mi 11, the screen on the 11T Pro does not curve at the edges, and the camera hole is at the top center of the screen, not on the left. There is a resolution of 2400 by 1080, which is standard for most phones at any price, although the Mi 11 phones hit 3200 by 1440. While 1080p suffices for most tasks, since streaming services and games will usually only reach that resolution, we have never found ourselves wishing for more pixels. The Mi 11T Pro has a 120Hz refresh rate, which matches that of the Mi 11 but falls short of the 144Hz on the Mi 10T series, though that's an easy downgrade to overlook, given how few apps are able to take advantage of 144Hz. That's the theme of the Mi 11T Pro's display, downgrades that are bearable. Similarly to the Mi 11, we found the Mi 11's main camera to take great-looking pictures in well-lit conditions, with strong colors and good contrast. Although the 11T Pro shows its rougher edges in low-light conditions, there is some noise in pictures due to the pixel binning. We have next the ultra-wide camera with an f/2.2 aperture and 8MP resolution. This relatively lower resolution sensor can cause pictures to appear grainy in certain areas, but it's not too noticeable unless you look carefully. From the front, we were pleased with the quality of selfies taken with the Xiaomi 11T Pro. The lower resolution of the camera doesn't matter since 16MP is more than enough. Xiaomi's 11T Pro runs on the Snapdragon 888 chipset. This is not the top-of-the-line chipset, as the Plus model was released sooner, but it's still a powerful processor that should, in theory, allow the phone to respond quickly and work well for gaming. Although the gaming experience on the Xiaomi 11T Pro was relatively snappy, even a Geekbench score of 3000 bodes well for gaming, and when we tested a variety of titles, we found that the device could handle high graphics settings smoothly. Xiaomi's 11T Pro runs Android with MIUI, the company's custom skin. The phone comes preloaded with Android 11 out of the box, and it's expected to receive updates over the next few years. MIUI's prepackaged wallpapers are all very good, especially the live wallpapers, and it offers many options to customize the always-on display. MIUI also offers extensive customization options to make the home screen truly your own, in contrast to other Android forks. While the Xiaomi Mi 10T Pro's battery life was one of its best features, it seems the 11T Pro has been modeled after the Mi 11, rather than its year older cousin, as the battery life isn't particularly impressive. This is surprising given the 5,000 mAh battery capacity, which is rather large for a smartphone. It's likely that a combination of the big display, high refresh rate, power-hungry processor, and 5G modem drain the battery. You can disable some of these features, however. So it is a great thing that the Xiaomi 11T Pro supports incredibly quick wired charging at 120 watts, if you use the included charger. Except for devices which launch in limited markets, this is the fastest charging speed we have seen on a smartphone to date. The phone takes 17 minutes to charge from empty to full using the included charger, and this is consistent with our testing. There's no wireless charging here, so you'll have to use a cable to charge it, but this is likely a function of the phone's lower price point.